Welcome back to Lisbon High School as we're getting set for the second of our varsity duels. This one will feature the Lisbon Broncos against the Breckenridge Wahpeton Storm wrestling team, and we're going to have an open weight class here at 106. So Noah Anderson will take the forfeit at 106. We've had a lot of wrestling action going on here. Valley City, a 42-22 win against this Breck Wap team. 6-0 the score. Lisbon with the lead, and now we move on to 113 pounds. So our 113-pound matchup for you tonight. Remember, we have one more after this. Valley City and Lisbon will wrestle as well. As we're underway here again at 113. And we have some quick blood time coming here. We'll step aside. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
Abuse can affect anyone, and each person's experience is different. Abuse is about power and control, and it is not always black and blue. A loving relationship should not be threatening, accusing, isolating, or include violence of any kind. The Abuse Resource Network provides services to start living the life you deserve. For more information, visit abuseresourcenetwork.org.
In times like these, it's good to know there's a place where people know who you are, no matter how long you've been gone. A place where the smells of home cooking are still in the air, where a simple wave warms your heart, and sharing stories is just a way of life. It's good to be home. Farmers Union Insurance, protecting what's important in life.
In Lisbon, contact Lance Gulson at 701-683-4713.
And welcome back to YourLiveEvent.com. So some corrections here. We started at 113, and it was Anderson taking the open weight class at 113 to make it a 6-0 score. We're now at 120. Griffin Greenlee wrestling for Lisbon against Coleman Barth for Breckenridge Wahpeton. We are at 120 pounds, so a 6-0 lead right now for the Lisbon Broncos. Greenlee a 2-0 lead as we approach a minute left in the first period. Thanks for all those who are joining us at YourLiveEvent.com. And we'll have one more varsity matchup coming your way after this one, and that one will feature Valley City and Lisbon. This one just underway, as trying to get away was Coleman Barth. Almost got away to get himself on the scoreboard, but the wrestlers will come out of the circle, and we are stopped with 51 seconds left in period number 1. Thanks to our sponsors, many sponsors who have sponsored our broadcast, including Irie Insurance, typically the sponsor of our pregame show, but we have just rolled match for match here, as looking for a single leg right now is Coleman Barth. Barth is brought back down to the mat. He will not be able to get himself some points. In fact, puts himself in a position to be rolled as Greenlee is trying to pick up some back points to add to his 2-0 lead. 24 seconds and counting left in the first period. Greenlee is going to get Barth's shoulder towards the mat. The official coming in. We'll see some near fall points. Does Greenlee have enough leverage to drive forward? Gets that leg free. Now he can drive forward, and we may see a fall coming in here with 7 seconds left in the first period, and Barth rolls through his other shoulder. Greenlee keeping control of the upper body. 2 seconds left to go in the period, and it comes to an end. Greenlee will get himself 3 more points to lead 5-0 as the first period is in the books for 120 pounds. So the period is over. Both wrestlers will talk to their coaches. In fact, looking like we're going to get blood time for Coleman Barth for Breckenridge Wahpeton, a new co-op this year. They will wrestle in the EDC. It's a little bit of getting used to see Breckenridge Wahpeton, to see this team not show up to a North Dakota wrestling tournament or wrestling competition wearing the purple, but will take some getting used to with this new co-op for these programs. Blood time right now is one period in at 120 pounds. It's a 5-0 lead for Griffin Greenlee for the Lisbon Broncos. Let's step aside. We'll be back with more on YourLiveEvent.com.
We built Irie Insurance with one philosophy: hire great people and provide great service and options. We want to help protect your home, farm, crops, personal, and your businesses. Hello, this is Shane with Irie Insurance, and since day one, we have followed this golden rule to help protect you. That's why we have so many locations like West Fargo, Devils Lake, Hope, Hillsboro, Mackville, and Towner. To find out more about Irie Insurance, go to IrieInsurance.com. Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity employer and provider.
And now our second period underway here at 120 pounds. And Barth trying to get Greenlee on his back. Greenlee to his feet, trying to get away for an escape. And he will get Barth down. Gets the hips around, and he will get 2 points. So 7-2 is the score. Make that 8-2 is the score. Greenlee with the lead. Dual score 6-0 Lisbon. Greenlee trying to get a turn against Coleman Barth. Still some matches going on our JV mat. That should be wrapping up here soon, as it's, again, we saw Friday with those 13 prelims against Oaks was full wrestling Friday night, a full night of wrestling here tonight, and then back Friday is Lisbon as a 2-point reversal comes to Barth. So Barth makes it 8-4, and he's going to try to turn Griffin Greenlee. 40 seconds left in the second period. The wrestlers coming out. And now the official will come back and have a discussion with the scores table. I wonder if they're potentially looking at a correction of a score. Now they'll say 8-2. So 2 additional points were given to Barth that he should not have had, so it's an 8-2 score. And now Coach Ryan Brandt from the Storm wants an understanding. I believe it's going to be an understanding of the scoring. And they may put that back to 8-4. That's exactly what they're going to do. So it's going to go back to an 8-4 score. They had corrected it, made it 8-2 in favor of Greenlee. They'll put it back to being 8-4. 37 seconds and counting to go in the second period. Looking at 120 pounds, started at 113, which was an open weight class. Bringing Greenlee down is Barth. 20 seconds left in the period, and 1 point will be awarded to Greenlee for the escape. 9-4 is the score. 10 seconds left in the second period. And now a 2-point takedown. Greenlee making up those points, 11-4 his lead. 5 seconds and counting left in the second period. Our second varsity match of the triangular tonight, and the period comes to an end. We'll go into the final 2 minutes with an 11-4 lead for Griffin Greenlee. Valley City victorious against this Storm team. Neutral position to begin the third period. Going for the double leg. And immediately getting a takedown is Greenlee. Finally gets it awarded, 13-4 the score. And he's trying to end this one with the fall against Barth. Swings his weight around, trying to get a turn against his opponent. Minute 35 and counting left, third period here at 120. extending the arm of his opponent. And we're going to get a stoppage from the official. That's going to result in Barth getting a point. 13-5 the score. Dual score 6-0 Lisbon, just in our second weight class. And a caution is going to be given to Greenlee. He didn't properly signal to the official that he was going to concede that point to Barth. He does. 13-6 the score. Barth immediately goes for the single leg. Barth works Greenlee down. Greenlee is able to maintain control of Barth's upper body. Barth controlling that leg. Greenlee just kind of pushing him away as we approach a minute left in the third period here at 1:20. Low single leg for Barth, and Barth's going to release as the wrestlers resume action. 55 seconds to go. Going for the double leg and getting two right away, Greenlee. 15-6 the score, 16-6 the score. .37 seconds to go. Final period at 1:20. Due up at 1:26. Cash Wadeson for Lisbon. Bryce Allender for Breckenridge Wahpeton. Greenlee comes around, trying to find himself some leverage to roll Barth as we're into the final 10 seconds. Looking like it's going to be a decision. 15-6 the score, and that one becomes a final. $10-0 10-0 Lisbon's lead. As we move on to our next weight class. 126. Cash Wadeson for Lisbon. Bryce Allender for Breckenridge Wahpeton. And 126 pounds underway here tonight at Lisbon High School. Wrestlers really coming out of the gate with some heavy hand fighting. Allender trying to shift the weight of Wadeson to open up that single leg, and Wadeson able to get the read. Now Allender will get the single leg, works Wadeson down. Wadeson controlling the upper body. Allender does not have 2 points. And Wadeson instead will get the 2 points. They have not signaled 2 for the takedown, and now they will. Wadeson leads 2-0. He was able to get a read of the pressure coming from Allender and just gets a turn on him. Now trying to finish this one in the first period, leading 2-0. Wadeson trying to drive. There's some back points, I think, that are going to be awarded. Wadeson working that chicken wing inside of a minute to go first period here at 126 pounds. Wadeson still trying to drive Allender towards the mat. Allender made the first really aggressive move in this first period, and he went for the single leg, and Wadeson sprawled out and then was able to turn him to get the quick takedown, and he's been on top since then. The official will signal 2 more coming for Wadeson on the near fall. 4-0 the score. The wrestlers come out towards the Lisbon bench, and they'll return back to the center of the mat. 30 seconds left in the first period. Seamus Kelly scheduled at 1:32 to wrestle against Alex Martell, it looks like, for Breck Wap. Martell, Settledahl, both listed as potential 132-pounders. I believe it was Martell who did the wrestling against Valley City in that losing effort, the first of this triangular. 12 seconds now left in the first period at 126 pounds. Bryce Allender really, except for one big attempt at a single leg has been on the defensive, and the period is in the books. 4-0, Cash Wahpeton leads. The decision went to Allender, and he wants neutral position to begin the second period. And Wahpeton goes for the low single leg. Allender able to sprawl out. Wahpeton and Allender back to their feet. Wahpeton with control of the wrist of Allender. Allender trying to shift Wahpeton's weight. Wahpeton tries to do the same. Allender goes for that single leg. Now tries to make it the double leg. Wahpeton will extend him out. Wahpeton trying to get a drive against Allender. No points given yet. I would imagine we will get 2 for Wahpeton. That's exactly what we get. 6-0, Cash Wahpeton. He leads under 90 seconds to go in the second period. Now has Allender on his back, and it's a fall. Wahpeton gets the fall in the second period. Will make it 16-0 Lisbon Broncos. Very similar to what we saw in that first period where Allender was the aggressor and Wahpeton kind of just waited it out a little bit and then was able to get the points he needed. 16-0. Seamus Kelly is coming out for Lisbon. Alex Martell for Breck Wap. 16-0 Lisbon as we are on to our fourth weight class, third competition. Started out at 113, which was the open weight class. We'll have a little bit more extended time, I believe, between Lisbon and Valley City as Martell will get a takedown. 2-0. Well, it was 2-0. Now it's 2-1 as he will allow Kelly to escape. 90 seconds left in the first period. Martell looking to shoot. Goes for that low single leg. Now lifts, wants to sweep. Kelly trying to not let him. Now Kelly comes down. 2 more points coming to Martell. 4-1 his lead. Minute to go in the first period. Kelly back up to his feet. And he is brought down to the mat. Winners so far, Noah Anderson, Griffin Greenlee, Cash Wahpeton. 40 seconds to go in the period. 4-1 the lead for the Storm's Alex Martell. Kelly comes back up. Martell trying to bring him right back down. Kelly had the one arm free, couldn't extend past the other, and he is back to the mat. Working on his base. 17 seconds to go in the period. The tapper will come out down to the final 10 seconds. Martell looks back at the clock. The period comes to an end. They did give Kelly a point before the period ended to make it 4-2. As we now come on to the second period here of 138 pounds. Coach Ryan Brandt talking to the official about the scoring. Mike Nelson due up at 138 against Weston Jensen. Martell's going to defer. Kelly's going to be down to begin period 2. He trails 4-2. Kelly again back up to his feet. Martell tried to toss him back down, and now Kelly has control of the upper body. Martell working a single leg. Kelly just dancing around, trying to get momentum to get free. He does. Nice job by Kelly. Kelly gets the 1-point escape, makes it 4-3. 90 seconds left in the second period. Martell deferred to Kelly. Kelly going for the double leg. It pays off for Kelly, gets the escape. Now trying to get up to drive. Big sprawl coming from Martell, minute 15. Kelly the takedown, Kelly in front. 5-4, Seamus Kelly's lead. Kelly looking really good here in period 2. Trying to work the upper body against Martell. Martell just really sticking to that strong base. The wrestlers come out. In the midst of this duel getting underway, the JV mat was taken away. So things may looking a little off kilter here, just a little bit, as we just all of a sudden see a whole bunch of open space next to the mat. Martell trying to get away. Kelly grabbing the ankles. Martell to his feet gets away from Kelly. We are tied 5-5. Fives across the board, 30 seconds to go, second period. 132 pounds. Kelly came into this period trailing. Was able to give himself a lead. Got the escape, got the takedown. Now we're all knotted up. Looking for a throw, Martell. He has not gotten takedown points. Now he does. He has Kelly on his back. 7-5 score. Back points being awarded. Kelly just keeps moving around, and the scoreboard will get to 0. Martell leads 10-5. Kelly avoided that fall going into the final 2 minutes at 132 pounds. Remember, Mike Nelson for Lisbon scheduled at 138 against Weston Jensen of Breckenridge Wahpeton. So Kelly down by 5. Has surrendered 6 unanswered points. On top here for the final 2 minutes. He comes up to his feet. And he will get away. Kelly just could not hang on. 11-5 the score. Martell goes to shoot. Kelly steps back. Now Kelly looking for the double leg, looking for the fireman's. Looking for that double leg. Tries to get Martell in the cradle. Has about a minute 10 left in this match. Kelly's going to get 2 points. It's 11-7. Will now try to get him on his back. This will be big for Kelly. He lost the head of Martell, and that's what's going to prevent the fall. There will be no back points awarded. 11-7 the score. Talk about sports. It's always cliche how it's inches and centimeters, and now he gets away to make it 12-7. Kelly, he just lost the head. About an inch more of pressure, an inch more of closure, and we could be seeing this one over. We could see Kelly with a few more points. Instead, he's got 30 seconds to try to make up some big points, down 12-7. Breck Wap looking for their first win in this duel. Looking to get it here at 132 pounds. 15 seconds left to go. They're going to give Kelly 2 points. It's 12-9. He will concede another point, 13-9 the score, and that will be the final. So Kelly suffers the loss.
Now wrestling 138 pounds, Mike Nelson, Weston Jensen.
Weston Jensen, Mike Nelson will wrestle next. 16-3 is our dual score. Nelson has the leg of Jensen. He will drive him down. Gets a quick 2 points for the Broncos. So Broncos lead 16-3. He will release, makes it 2-1. Nelson again will get himself another takedown. 4-1 the score. He will release again, 4-2. Nelson has just come out of the gate aggressive here at 138 pounds against Weston Jensen. And the Storm in their first year of co-op action, 6-2 the score. Under a minute to go in the first period. Nelson looking to turn him. Back points being totaled up, but we may get a fall. 39 seconds to go in the period, and it's a fall. Nelson gets a fall, make it 22-3. That one comes in the first period. Sir Carter Waldner will wrestle for Lisbon. David Erlinson will wrestle for Breck Wap. Up to 145 pounds. Valley City leading the duel 22-3. Winners were Noah Anderson with an open weight class. Griffin Greenlee in a 15-6 decision. Cash Wadeson with the fall at 126. Alex Martell winning at 132 for Breck Wap. Then Mike Nelson winning via fall in the first period at 138 pounds. Waldner comes to shoot. Erlinson aggressive as well. Erlinson goes for a single leg. Waldner able to step back. Approaching a minute to go in the first period. Here at 145 pounds. Valley City and Lisbon will wrestle the final of this triangular tonight here in Lisbon. Valley City already victorious against Breck Wahpeton. Going to shoot was Erlinson. Waldner was able to grab control of the upper body. 39 seconds left to go. No score here in the first period. And we're going to see a point will be given to Waldner after a warning from the official. So Waldner leads 1-0. 30 seconds left in the first period. $20 seconds to go. Waldner going for a takedown, defensive move from Erlinson. Now Waldner sprawled out. Erlinson trying to drive forward. Waldner's going to walk him around a little bit. Tries to come around, has 5 seconds. If he can get those hips around, he can take a 3-0 lead. Instead, both wrestlers will release the contact. Period number 1 is in the books. Carter Waldner leads 1-0. The decision went to Erlinson. He defers. I think Waldner wants neutral. That's what he wants, and that's what they'll get to begin the second period. I think both wrestlers have just been tentative through the first period. Let's see if we get a little bit more aggression coming from both in period 2. Waldner ties up high, puts the leg behind Erlinson, but Erlinson was aware of that and steps through it. Minute 10 and counting left in this period at 145 pounds. And we're going to get another point coming for Waldner. Oh, no, excuse me. I thought he said 1. It's blood. We'll get blood time coming for Waldner. We'll step aside. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
Olson Accounting offers services for individuals including financial and retirement planning, taxes, estate planning, and elder care. For business, Olson Accounting can help you with a variety of services including payroll, audit, strategic planning, and taxes. Learn more about these services and more to help you in your business or farm operation by visiting colsoncpa.com or call 701-683-2700. Olson Accounting of Lisbon.
The Lisbon Bronco Athletic Boosters is a group of parents, coaches, and community members whose mission is to enrich the Lisbon High School athletic community by providing financial support for Lisbon High School athletic programs and events. If you are interested in getting involved, they invite you to join the Bronco Athletic Booster Group on Facebook to learn more. The Lisbon Athletic Boosters send a good luck wish to all athletes competing today.
Our second period resumes. 145 pounds. Waldner a 1-0 lead against Erlinson. 22-3 is the dual score in favor of the Lisbon Broncos. They got Valley City next. Breck Wahpeton will be wrestling for the final time tonight. That new co-op, that new Storm co-op this year. This will be their final competition of the night. They started things off against Valley City. Valley City getting the win. 25 seconds left in the second period. Waldner looking to use the weight of Erlinson to get him down to the mat. Waldner will tie up 7 seconds. Waldner will get Erlinson down, but could not maintain the control through the mat. 1 second left, and this period's done. Waldner will go into the final 2 minutes leading 1-0. The decision's Erlinson, and Erlinson wisely will be down. An escape will tie things up. Waldner goes right for the ankle of Erlinson. Nice job sweeping his leg, getting him down. Erlinson, if he can get his upper body free, could get reversal points. Try to extend back against Waldner. Waldner opened up things for Waldner, who drove him back down. On his stomach is Erlinson. .90 seconds left to go, 145 pounds. Waldner up 1-0, trying to join his teammates Noah Anderson, Griffin Greenlee, Cash Wadeson, and Mike Nelson as being victors in this competition against Breck Wahpeton. Minute 9 and counting. Erlinson to his feet, swept back down by Waldner. Erlinson back up. Waldner doesn't get him down. The wrestlers will come out. 49 seconds to go. Waldner looking for a 1-0 decision. Erlinson rolls through. If he can get around and maintain control, he'll get 2 for the reversal. He can't. Waldner just hanging on for dear life to that leg. Didn't want to surrender that 2 so late. 27 seconds left. A Storm bench urging Erlinson to just get up and drive. Doesn't have a lot to lose. 15 seconds left, down 1-0. He gets up, comes around. They won't give him 2. Now he's on his back. 5 seconds left. No back points awarded, and the period is over. The match is over. Waldner a 1-0 decision. Whole lot happening there in the final few seconds.
152 pounds.
But 25-3 is the lead right now for the Lisbon Broncos. Up to 152 pounds.
2 pounds for
Aiden Ruddy for Breck Wahpeton.
Receives a forfeit
and it will be open. He will get the forfeit. 25-6 the score. Remember, when this match is over for the Valley City Lisbon, we'll have new links, which you can find at yourliveevent.com or on our YouTube page. Bowden Greenlee wrestling for Valley City. I believe they said that was Miles Hinckley that came out for Breckenridge. 2-0 Greenlee's lead. And he is going to release to make it 2-1. And now another 2 more coming for Greenlee. Greenlee, a big part of that football team this fall that was able to make a trip to the playoffs in a very, very tightly contested region, a very tough region that they played in, and came down to the wire in terms of who was going to get into the postseason. 6-2 the score. Lisbon Wrestling getting a win last Friday against Oaks. Big time win against the Tornadoes. They will be back home this Friday. They will be taking on Lytton HMB. We'll have that for you here on yourliveevent.com. Remember, if you miss any of this competition, don't forget we have it archived on our website, archived on our YouTube page. When this, as I was saying earlier, when this duel is over, the Valley City Lisbon duel, that one will be on a whole new link, which you can find on our website, find on our YouTube page. We just do that for the sake of, hey, you want to share it with people, family, friends, you want to go back and watch it, just easier for you to find. So 3 separate links for all 3 matches tonight. 8-2 the lead right now. Greenlee putting in some work, 17 seconds to go at 160 pounds first period. And now Greenlee with the turn. Back points being totaled up. Greenlee takes a big look at the clock. And the period ends. Greenlee will get 3 more, leads 11-2. And it will be neutral position to begin our second period. And now 2 more points coming for Greenlee. Minute and a half to go in the second period. Greenlee trying to get some leverage. Now he does. And those shoulders look down. The official will make it official. Greenlee, it's a fall. And it comes in the second period. 31-6. Lisbon Broncos. And 170. So Miles Hinckley comes here to wrestle at 170. Levi Sven will wrestle at 170. And we are underway. Again, winners so far for Lisbon, 113. Noah Anderson, open weight class. Griffin Greenlee, a decision at 120. Cash Waits in a win at fall at 126. And Sven gets 2 points right away. Sven 2-0. Trying to turn Miles Hinckley. Has Hinckley on his back. Could we see a fall here? We might. Sven will let off the pressure. Will try to drive Hinckley again. If he can extend that arm just a little bit more, he'll get that shoulder down. He does. It's a fall in the first period. 37-6, Lisbon.
182 pounds. $182, Silas Ranky and Grant Davis.
Silas Ranky for Lisbon. Grant Davis for Breck Wap. 37-9 is the score. Forgot to add in that open weight class, so 37-9. Apologize for that. 37-9, Lisbon leads. So again, recapping our winners: Noah Anderson, open weight class 113. Griffin Greenlee, a fall at 120. Cash Waitson winning via fall at 126. It was Alex Martell winning at 132 in a decision. Mike Nelson winning fall at 138. Cash Waitson, Carter Waldner, a 1-0 decision at 145. Open weight class at 152. Aiden Ruddy was the winner for Breck Wap. Bowden Greenlee a win via fall at 160. Levi's Family fall at 170. Bringing us here, Silas Ranky wrestling against Grant Davis at 182. No score, 47 seconds left in the first period. Davis extending the wrist. Trying to shift that weight of Rinke. Wrestlers will release, 25 seconds left. We're up to 182 pounds. A lot of shades of a heavyweight style match the way these two have gone to the approach. Rinke will now go for the single leg, 15 seconds left. Has the elevation. Can he get the drive? And a big dodge coming from Davis. Was able to time that hop to avoid the sweep, and now Rinke turns it into a double leg, and that's how he gets the points. Gets the points as the period ends. Moving on to period number 2. So Rinke, a nice move, and then a nice job by Grant Davis to avoid that sweep. Davis will be up here for the second period at 182 pounds. Tries to turn Rinke right away. Rinke just grabbing that ankle and putting it between his legs. Now pulling it towards his hips. Grant Davis doesn't have a lot of leverage to drive. If Rinke can get that head out, he could lead 4-0. He does! He leads 4-0, has him right on his back. And we're going to get blood. We're going to get some blood time here. The score is 4-0, 1:19 left to go in the second period, 182, and that is something you don't like to see because Silas Rinke has so much momentum right now with that nice reversal he got that you kind of just halt all of that momentum right now for time for the training staff to come in. So we'll have some time out there on the mat. We'll step aside. We'll be back on YourLiveEvent.com.
The Lisbon Public School District ensures that all students will learn, experience success, and be good citizens from elementary through high school. The school staff and community takes great pride in providing meaningful and innovative opportunities for our students who continue to maintain ACT scores above state and national averages. Watch your kids continue to grow within the Lisbon Public School District from the playing surface to the classroom. For more information, go online to lisbonpublicschools.com.
Back on YourLiveEvent.com. Blood time ends. Silas Rinke here at 182 with a 4-0 lead against Grant Davis. So Davis was listed at 170. 182 was open. Wonder if Wyatt Differdine at 195 is going to be bumped down to 182. We'll have to see what switchers are in the mind of Coach Ryan Brandt. before that blood time, Ranke was able to get a reversal, and then he had Davis on his back. There was no near fall points, but he just really had control. He's able to extend him out and get his stomach to the mat right now. You can see him just kind of charging up, waiting for that right opportunity to swing the weight, and he finds it right there, trying to get the head of Davis down into the mat. 37 seconds to go here at 182 pounds, second period. Ranke comes around. Now trying to set the cradle in a turn. Silas Ranke, 7 seconds left, doesn't have a whole lot of time to try to put this move in. Credit Davis for keeping control of the legs of Ranke. Ranke turns him, but again, just time not on his side. Second period in the book, score remains 4-0. And it will be neutral for the final 2 minutes. Still to come, 195, Gabe Lyons, listed for the Lisbon Broncos. And I speculated this was an open weight class. Davis moved. What is Differdine? Well, I'm guessing he'll remain at 195. Now looking ahead. Ranke gets 2 points for a takedown, now has some back points. And now 2 for the reversal. 6-2 the score. Ranke on his back. Now you're looking at Grant Davis trying to get back points. Minute 10 and counting to go. 9-2's the score. Points won't matter if there's a fall that comes here inside of this final minute. Silas Ranke knows that. Grant Davis reaches inside, grabs the wrist, looks for a turn. Ranke's running a little high. 36 seconds left. Ranke can get his shoulder free. Well, they will give him the reversal points. So now it's 11-2. Now he has control. And now he has the shoulders down to Grant Davis. Shoulders are down, and it will be a fall. (43-9's the score. That one was a battle. As now we move on to 195 pounds.
195 pounders, Wyatt Differding and Gabe Lyons.
So it will be Wyatt Differding for Breck Wap, Gabe Lyons for the Lisbon Broncos. Lisbon has taken the last 3 weight classes. 2 points coming right away for Gabe Lyons. Now he has Differding setting that cradle. Back points coming up. 4-0 the score. He will release, makes it 4-1. Under 90 seconds to go in the first period, looking at 195 pounds. Approaching the final minute. Lions looking for a single leg, but they're going to run out of room in that corner. Still to come, Valley City and Lisbon. It was a good duel last year. It was just the two of them. They wrestled over in the Armory, and it came down to the final weight class. Another takedown for Lyons. He will get 2. No, they said he did not maintain control. Both wrestlers rolled through, and now I believe this one will be a takedown. There we go. 6-0 the score. 6-1 the score. 30 seconds left in the first period. Going to have to give a little bit of time to this Broncos team as well to get the proper rest needed before competing once more. 17 seconds left. Both wrestlers come out of bounds. Lions looking to turn them. But Differdine going to put up a wall for the final few seconds. First period is in the books. 6-1 the score. And it will be neutral position to start this second period. 195 pounds. Both wrestlers looking to work the upper body. Differdine to shoot. Lyons sprawling out. Lyons trying to turn the hip, open things up for Differdine a little bit. He'll now come back up to his feet. He maintains control of Differdine and gets Differdine down on his back. 2 more points coming for Lyons. He leads 8-1. If he can just get that inside shoulder in, this one would be over in the second period. And it will be a fall. (49-9). Lions wins via fall in the second period. And now up to 220. Drew Anderson wrestling for Lisbon. Jackson Burchill wrestling for Breckenridge Wahpeton. And this is 220 pounds, make that 285 pounds. Well, this is 220, I believe. Both wrestlers working upper body. Coming in to shoot is Burchill. Burchill trying to drive forward against Drew Anderson. And 2 points coming for Burchill. Trying to drive the shoulder of Anderson down. A minute left in the first period. 220 pounds. Still have 285 and 106. And Burchill will get 2 more points, make that 3 more points to take a 5-0 lead. 52 seconds left in the period. (49-9), dual score competition. Excuse me, in the dual score competition. Burchill kind of trying to let Drew Anderson walk himself into a pinning combination, and Anderson kind of wises up and changes his approach. Burchill working the upper body. 24 seconds to go in the first period. Burchill trying to walk him over. Anderson has control of that ankle, has it tucked between his ankles. Now Anderson able to plant it Burchill able to plant it against Anderson. 9 seconds to go in the period. Will extend that arm, trying to drive that shoulder of Anderson to the mat. He will lift it, drives it just a little bit further, but is out of time. He will get 3 points for the near fall, which would make it 8-0 at the end of the first period. Moving on to period number 2. Anderson tried to get a throw, instead is brought down to the mat, 10-0 the score. Burchell working his face down into the mat. Now trying to tuck that inside wrist. Will get the cross face going. Kind of approaching from both sides. Anderson to his base, 90 seconds left in the second period. Burchell shifting his weight over will get Anderson down. We could see the first fall for Breck Wahp. We do. Jackson Burchell wins via fall. Makes it 49-15. And now we'll move on to heavyweight.
For Lisbon Grant Lions, for Breckenridge, Logan Schwartz.
So Grant Lions for Lisbon, Logan Schwartz for Breckenridge Wahpeton. Still have 106 to come after this. We started at 113, which was an open weight class. Noah Anderson picking up the win for Lisbon. We'll recap our entire first duel, or well, technically second, our first for Lisbon here tonight at Lisbon High School. We'll recap for you and then get you set, once this is done, to get you set over for Lisbon and Valley City. And last year came down to the heavyweights. Shear getting the win. Looking for a single leg, but losing his footing and giving up points to the Lions. Schwartz just needed to drive, lost his balance, and Lions capitalized. He leads 2-0. Minute to go in the first period. Lions trying to get a turn. He does. And it will be a fall. (55-15) the score.
106 pounds.
And now we go to our final weight class, 106 pounds. Remember, if you want to watch the next duel, it will be a separate link, which you can find at yourliveevent.com. Also find on our YouTube page, but we will just, this one will be open. So Ing will get the open weight class, and that will make our final 61-15. That is the final score. Lisbon with the win, 61-15. They win their second straight dual competition. They do it against Breckenridge Wahpeton, 65-15. That is a final. We'll step aside. We got more coming your way next on yourliveevent.com.
Abuse can affect anyone, and each person's experience is different. Abuse is about power and control, and it is not always black and blue. A loving relationship should not be threatening, accusing, isolating, or include violence of any kind. The Abuse Resource Network provides services to start living the life you deserve. For more information, visit abuseresourcenetwork.org.
What do basketball, choir, drama club, and marching band all have in common? They're all high school activities that offer learning opportunities not necessarily found in the classroom. They take up just a fraction of a typical North Dakota high school's budget, and they go a long way to giving young people the tools they need to thrive. High school activities, they're more than extracurricular. They're extra important, too. This message presented by the North Dakota High School Activities Association and the North Dakota Interscholastic Athletic Administrators Association.
61-15 final score. Lisbon defeating Breckenridge Wahpeton here in dual competition tonight. One more match left for Lisbon, and that will be against a tough Valley City Highliner team. But let's recap how this thing started. It started with an open weight class at 113. Noah Anderson took the win in the open weight class, moved on to 120, and it was a 15-6 decision. Griffin Greenlee the victory for Lisbon. Another victory at 126 to fall in the second period for Cash Wahpeton. Breck Wahp would get their first win at 132. It would be Alex Martell winning on a 13-9 decision. He was able to defeat Seamus Kelly. 138, Mike Nelson, a win via fall. At 145 pounds, Carter Waldner wins a 1-0 decision. That would make it 25-3. Open weight class at 152. Aiden Ruddy gets the win, 25-9. Bowden Greenlee a win via fall at 160. At 170, Levi Svem a fall in the first period, makes it 37-9. At 182, Silas Ranke gets a win via fall to make it 43-9. At 195, Grant Lyons wins in a decision. Wins via fall to make it 49-9. At 220 pounds, a victory for Jackson Burchill from Breck Wahp makes it 49-15. And then Gabe Lyons, by the way, at 195. At 285, heavyweight, it was Grant Lyons. He wins via fall to make it 55-15. And then an open weight class at 106 makes it 61-15. Ryan Inge gets the win. So that is our final. So Lisbon victorious 61-15. They'll have the Valley City Highliners coming up next. We'll have that for you on yourliveevent.com. Remember, a separate link coming for that broadcast. I'll keep it right here at yourliveevent.com. We'll be back with more.